Hey everyone, so I just wanted to show you some things that's going to be listed on my eBay store probably in the next week or so. We have this cooking air fryer cookbook. I think this is how you pronounce this Xbox strategy game is Genma Onimusha. Maybe not. I have no idea. But this strategy magazine was mine. I loved this game when I used to play Xbox. It was so much fun. And then I got these guys here. Like 2 little crock pots, you know, for your game day parties or whatever. It's a dual dipper slow cooker buffet. The old school shoe shine kit. Mandolin. And like a tie holder that you just hang up on, in your closet. And then I have some silver plated accessories, some teapots, coffee urns. I gotta actually look through all this stuff, research it, and see what we have. There is a lot. There is some kind of crystal plate in there too. It's a lot of stuff. I do a lot of consignment for family and friends. I do a lot of consignment for family and friends, and this is just the one pile. The silver plated stuff is for a friend. Everything else is actually mine that we had in storage. It's time to let it go. We don't need it, so let's just sell it. Hey everyone, it is dinner time, so it's time to make some dinner. We are gonna make some Marry Me chicken that I got off TikTok. Just a little recipe. It's not really hard. It's a simple recipe that anyone can do. It's just steps that a little tedious. But I'm gonna show you the recipe that I wrote down and then what substitutions I made for it. Because I don't usually like sun-dried tomatoes, so I use something else. I'll keep the camera here for you guys to see the recipe if you need to. I'll give it about another 3 seconds. And here are my ingredients. Oh, I do not use Italian seasoning either. I just use some basil and oregano. No Italian seasoning in my stuff. Even though I'm Italian, I don't like it. Also, I usually make it with mashed potatoes, but today we have to make it with pasta. So first things first is boil that water. Get that nice and going, and then you can put whatever pasta you want. You can pick whatever one you want to use. Make sure you cut the chicken in half. Just long ways. Just put your hand down and press. And hopefully it goes even. Most of the time it doesn't for me. Usually I do cut the excess off. If there's any. Sometimes there's not, but you gotta get that little, what's that little thing called, Trace? The grizzle?
In the middle there?
Yeah. This one's not so bad with the little fat on the end, so we'll just leave that. So we'll just put the chicken aside and just wash those hands. All right, we got the pasta in. Don't forget to salt that water. Stir it up so it doesn't stick up. So they don't stick to each other. And then I got some avocado oil to put in the pan for the chicken. All right, so we have the pasta cooking in the water. We got our pan with the oil heating up. Now we got to do the chicken. You do not have to coat this chicken all the way. It's just a light coat. And that's it. Because when you cook this chicken, you want all the little bits on the bottom. That's the main thing of this dish. They want just to have the little brown bits, the little crispy bits, you know, all the good stuff. Why do I always forget to salt and pepper the chicken? Let's see what I can do. If I could just put it over the flour. If not, oh well. I'm gonna try to do this all in real time. But I'll probably have to cut in between a little bit. So let's cook up the chicken. I guess not real time. I gotta do 2 batches. I just want to say now, I am no chef. I am just a home cook. I just like cooking at home. Make sure you cook your chicken all the way through. I don't usually have my flame on a high heat. I usually maybe medium low, just so it cooks through, especially with chicken. Move it around. And who am I kidding saying to tape it in real time? There ain't no freaking way. When I was doing it and I had to stop, oh jeez, I'm going nutso. Alright, let's put some flavor from there. Alright. So we'll let this cook. Alright, we got the chicken done. Now we'll try to do some of it in order for you guys. Gotta grab the butter. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons. In the same pan, all the bits. Get that butter in there. Move it around. Like I said, I'm not doing this in real time. I am so stopping and going. Get those onions in there. Get the garlic. Watch your fingers. If you're not used to one of these, don't use it. Put in garlic how you want it. Sorry, it's loud. Let's turn it off for a minute. Just saute these onions and garlic for probably about a minute, 2 minutes or so. Keep stirring, don't burn that garlic. Smelling pretty good in here. So, we like it very saucy. So I am going to double up the heavy cream, which is 1 cup to 2 cups. And then chicken broth, from a half cup to 1 cup. We like it a little saucy in this house. Alright, heavy cream, and just stir it. It's gonna get thick too, just because of the flour from the chicken. But that's good, that's what you want, a good thick cream sauce. And just keep stirring it. So I got the chicken broth, heavy cream in the pan. Instead of the sun-dried tomatoes, I had like a half a can of tomato paste in the freezer. So I'm gonna use tomato paste instead of sun-dried tomatoes. Throw that in there. Once again, stir it up. Put it on whatever heat you want. I mean, like medium, low, whatever. Cook at your own pace. Parm, supposed to be half a cup. Make it as cheesy as you want. Do what you want to do. It's your house, right? Maybe that was about a cup. Get the clumps out. So let's add the spices in. It's supposed to be 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. We're gonna do oregano and basil and some red pepper flake. The red pepper flake is supposed to be half teaspoon, but put as much or as little as you want. Basil. Remember, we doubled the liquid, so I'm gonna do a little bit more than what it says, just to let it go. Okay, now we got everything all nice and stirred up and incorporated. Like I said before, I usually serve it with mashed potatoes, but we're using pasta today. So I'm gonna put everything back into this pan. Let it bubble, let it thicken up. That's good. That's a good sign that you're seeing. So we got chicken. Just throw it in there. All the good stuff. Get those drippings in there too. And the pasta. Whoa. Oh yeah, that looks really good. The sauce might be a little pink, but it'll probably taste good. Honestly, it's pretty good. You guys should make this. It should have been like this. In a bowl, chicken cut up, I guess. So that's dinner. So, till next time, friends.